Kayla Reilly. I am the Director of Events and Operations for the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. So what does that mean? I oversee all of our non-game day events, so our boat show, wine festival, field rentals, baseball camp, pretty much everything that happens in the facility when we do not have Blue Claws baseball games. And then the operations side, I oversee all of our game day staff. So those are the ushers, ticket takers, parking lot attendants, pretty much anyone part of our game day staff that you see from the moment you pull into the parking lot to when you walk into the building and when you sit down in your seat.
My name is Jamie Bertram. I'm the Vice President of Promotions and Entertainment here with the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. So that entails handling quite a different hats, I guess you could say. I do all of our promotions that happen on the field as well as off the field. So it's also part of the entertainment where you may come to a game and see the summer concert series happening out at the beer garden or in center field. And we also have the giveaways and the premium items. I take care of ordering those and making sure that they're all creative, colorful, and go on with our branding, coordinating with our promotion staff during game days and making sure everybody that is able to participate pregame on field or having a part in either the national anthem or our future Blue Claws or anything that pertains to being part of the show before the game starts, I make sure is handled with our team, and also coordinating with our production staff upstairs, making sure the video board and all the cameras and everything is coordinated by creating our scripts. I can go into detail. There's tons more that go into promotions entertainment than you would think, but it's a really fun job and I really enjoy it. And it's definitely never dull, and there's always something new every day, especially when we're creating all these different theme nights that have a lot of detail that go into them, and we get to see the outcome when all the fans get to come to the ballpark.
I have what you would call a non-traditional story of working in sports. I started my journey with the Blue Claws when I was just 16. I was hired at the job fair to work in the Kid Zone as a part-time game day staff, and I, kept that job through high school, through college. I went to college to be a teacher. I wanted to teach elementary school kids. And by the time I graduated, I decided that was no longer my thing. And luckily, my bosses at the Blue Claws, Kevin Moody and Steve Fargo, little shout out, they gave me a chance, gave me a position as an intern to be the events intern. And that was pretty much the start of this events life that I have. So I worked at the Blue Claws full-time from 2015 to 2017. Then I left for 3 years, worked up in Newark with the Prudential Center and New Jersey Devils, had a blast. Hockey is amazing and loved it up there, but did not love North Jersey. So decided it was time to come back home last year in 2020 and came back in January as the Director of Events and been having fun ever since.
I've been with the Jersey Shore Blue Claws since 2011. I started in our food and beverage department as a food and beverage intern. I then left and worked with the State College Spikes, kind of stayed in baseball a little bit. Then I further went on to Belmont Racetrack in Saratoga Springs, where I worked for Center Plate, and then I decided to come on back home and joined the Lakewood Blue Claws at the time for our ticket sales, and then moved on to marketing and then handled sponsorship, and now I oversee all of our marketing, promotions, and our entertainment and production. So quite a different time now versus where I came from in the past was food and beverage.
My proudest accomplishment so far has to be the 3 years I spent with the Prudential Center and New Jersey Devils. In August of 2019, I actually got to work the MTV VMAs, which was just something I never would have imagined being able to do ever. So definitely one of the highlights of my career so far.
My proudest accomplishment in the industry has been able to share what I've learned and what I've experienced with the new incoming co-workers, as well as students that have gone through our internship programs and our assistant programs, to show them how we use Photoshop or Digideck or any of these programs that we use on a daily basis that just come natural to us of how we do and get our work done. But these are all different tools that we have to use in order to make our day function on either a game day or a special event or whatever it may be. So sharing anything that I can. I always tell my students that come in for internship programs that to just use my brain, take whatever you can, abuse me to no end with asking questions, and try to take everything from me that you can to help you grow and help you learn. And I feel like I wouldn't have that opportunity to pass on what I have and experiences if it wasn't for the role I play with the Blue Claws right now. And I think that we really need to help those students that are coming out of college or currently in there right now, because now more than ever, I feel like it's the most difficult time to get a job or to learn, because right now everyone's working from home or are having to downgrade or to cut the size of their business, and it is a fighting it's a fight right now in order to be part of what's going on and to gain experience. So I like to help, and I hope that those students that have come through and I've been able to go and speak to numerous classes, I hope they've taken away something, and at least I've sparked a little bit of a fire under them to follow what they want and to get more involved in something that maybe they didn't even know existed until I reached out to them or was able to talk. So I think definitely today's youth and being able to be part of their thought process has definitely been an accomplishment of mine.
Women I look up to in this industry, I have to, of course, give a shout out to my girl Jamie Bertram, who I work with here with the Blue Claws, and also the two very, very special ladies that I worked with my time with the Devils are Angelica Shuhala and Jamie Marino. Thanks, guys.
Being in this industry now for almost 10 years, it's taken a while for me to even know that there was other women in this industry, and how many of them were actually either general managers or vice presidents or anyone that was above just a regular ticket salesman or just a game day staff. I had no idea going into our winter meeting several years ago that they have actually created a program called Women in Leadership, and they host it every year. And I found out that it originally started with 25 women, and it's now grown to over 150 women participate each year. And each of those women that are part of it are either in baseball, whether it's minor league or independent league or any other type of leagues out there, and then it's also the major leagues. And then we also have some women that want to participate that are in other sports, just because they want to hear and gain knowledge of what these other women have gone through, or what the glass ceilings that they're breaking, or whatever it may be. And through that, I've met two women that have become, I guess you could say, mentors, because they are more of my role model, and I really look forward to hearing them and seeing them each year. And that would be Jenna Burns of the Oklahoma City Dodgers. She's the senior vice president there. And the other woman would be Emily Jensen. She's from the Reno Aces, and she's the general manager for them. These two women really inspired me when I met them a couple years back at winter meetings, and I continue to reach out to Jenna for advice, and I usually look forward to seeing her every winter when we are able to get together with our teams. So Those women are, I guess you could say, are plowing the way for others in the industry, and are very inspiring to look up to. And I always look forward to hearing what they have to say, or boggling their brains to see what they would do in a situation or how they would handle it. But it's pretty awesome to see that there are women out there, and there is so many, and that they are pushing through and breaking those glass ceilings to find out more and to be bigger and better. And it's pretty cool to have the support and knowing that there's so many women that have such a positive attitude and backing each other.
It's definitely been tough being a female in a male-dominated world, but I am proud of the things that I have done being a female, and couldn't have done it without, the coworkers and bosses that I've had, that gave me a chance even though I'm a girl, especially in the department that I'm in. I'm pretty certain, 99% certain, that I am the first/only female that has held this position in the operations department with the Blue Claws. So I remember when I started in 2015 and I was hired full-time, something I was really proud of was that I was, one of the first full-time operations managers for the Blue Claws. It was pretty cool.
I have experienced adversity in our industry, and I have to say, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If it weren't for those misfortunes or those difficulties, I feel like I wouldn't be able to handle whatever has come my way. So it has helped me as an individual to grow professionally and personally. And it may have been tough times, but it's helped me become who I am.
The next 5 years, I hope I have my own office. That's how you know you made it, right?
In the next 5 years, I hope to keep bringing you family fun entertainment and to make sure that you have a great time when you come to the ballpark.
To all the ladies out there watching this, trying to get into the sports industry, my advice to you, don't let the boys stop you. There's a seat for you at that table.
Advice I have for women looking to get into the industry right now would be to not be afraid of opportunities that may not be close to home, or you may have to travel to learn and gain experience, and those opportunities open doors into other jobs or career paths that you may not have known that that's where you wanted to be. Every experience you learn from opens your eyes to give you an idea of maybe this is not what I want to do, and see a different venture. I would have to say that even if it's not something you imagined yourself doing, that's going to lead you to where you want to be. So take the job, eat the cake, and buy those shoes, because it's worth it in the end.